Alright guys, today we have a 2010 Nissan Altima and we're going to be changing the hub in here. The hub is assembly itself, the bearing is assembly. This car is making a noise as you drive. So we're going to go through tools together as we do the job. So let's begin by removing this cotter pin on this axle here. So all you do is straighten it up and then you should be able to just pull it out gently like that. Alright. And what we'll do is we'll go down here a little bit. We're gonna also take out the cotter pin from this tie rod, outer tie rod. We're gonna remove it. This is gonna let us free the spindle. And before you even take out the brake rotors, get all this out. This is gonna make the job a little easier. Alright guys, and what I like to do is with this cutter, I just pull out the cotter pin. If you need to cut it off, you cut it off, no problem guys. You can put a new one in there. Right, and what we'll do next is you're gonna need number 21 socket to go down here. So grab your 21 with the impact gun and we're gonna remove that bolt, the nut, and it has a washer on it, so make sure you don't lose the washer. Oh my god, sorry, this is number 19. I made a mistake there. This is number 19. There you go. Sorry guys. Make sure you put that somewhere safe. Alright, keep the bolts and nuts in order as you remove them. Alright, to get this tie rod out of there, all you need to do is tap this. It's aluminum, so don't hit it too hard. Alright guys, so let me get a good angle of it. There you go guys. Couple of taps and it comes right out. Once you do this guys, you should be able to move this spindle around. We'll come on this side. Alright, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna remove the brakes and the rotors. Alright, so you need a number 14 for right here. Alright, you're gonna take this 14. Oh, there it goes. If you have some kind of hanger like this, use it to hold the caliper up. Let me take this up a little bit so we can see together. Alright, and I'll put my light here. What we'll do is, sometimes this caliper won't come out, so you get a flathead or a pry bar. Just pry it out of there, right guys? So this, I made this out of brake line, so you don't have to buy anything, right? Just make it out of brake line. Brake line will cost you 10 bucks. You'll get a big long brake line. You can make like 2, 3 of these, 4 of these, and keep it in stock, right? Alright guys, so remove the brakes, put them to the side. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna get number 22 and you're gonna smack off the 2 bolts on the brake bracket. Right, so let me get my impact gun ready. And guys, there it comes. I think I'm gonna be putting the light there so we can see much better. And we'll put the camera here. It's a long bolt. I don't know why you put 22. That's a huge bolt. You can hold up an engine with that. Alright guys, I got this out. The bracket's out, but my gun is stuck with this huge bolt. There it goes. And the rotor is loose, as you can see. we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the rotor, put it to the side, grab 2 of these bolts, keep it with the bracket, guys. Alright guys, so far so good, guys. What I'll do next is I'll take number 32. If you have a different size, use the correct size. Remove the axle bolt. Alright, there you go. The axle bolt is out. Now we're gonna need number 21. And I'm gonna take my camera on this side. I'll raise it up a little bit. Guys, there it is. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna remove the 2 bolts. You're gonna need a 21, and then you're gonna need a wrench 21. You're gonna remove the 2 bolts on the strut. All right, there it goes. Guys, this job is almost on its end. Halfway. All right, so wiggle this around and you should be able to get both of these bolts out of there. Put it somewhere safe, and there you go, the second one. And also remove this, guys, right here, this little cable for the ABS. What that's gonna do is it's gonna prevent it from being stretched, and you don't want to stretch the cable, that will damage the sensor. All right guys, so next let me take my camera back. I'm gonna push this axle back and try to get it out from the hub. All right guys, let me go get a small hammer. All right, so just put your flathead screwdriver right in the center and just hit it. Let me get a fill up, it's better. Alright, fill up is better because it's gonna sit right in the center and you tap it. Alright, let me take my camera on this side so we can see together, guys. Alright, put my light up here. The axle should be out by now, but it's a little jammed up. Not a problem. I've seen worse than that, where the axle won't even budge. And here it is, guys. All right, let's put my camera right here. So there's 4 bolts here, all right, and there's an ABS sensor, right? So those bolts are number 17, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our impact gun, if I can find it. I'll put it to the back of me and I couldn't see it. All right, here comes the impact gun, guys. So what I'll do is I'll remove them all. Don't worry, the spindle, the hub is not gonna fall. It's rusted in, it's not gonna come out that easy. You're gonna have to hammer it. I'm having a problem with this, the line for the airline is blocking, it's hitting the jack for the camera, and I don't wanna tip the camera. If it falls the spindle, I'll be in the good luck, which is not gonna happen. Oh God. Sometimes I hate being in this position where the camera, the gun, there you go, guys. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolt, 4 bolts, right? They're all the same. The customer bought his own part, so it did not come with new bolts. All right, and what we're gonna do next is we're gonna just hammer that, and the hub should just come right out. Tap it in side to side, because sometimes, there you go guys. This plate, make a notation, this little guy, it goes in just like that. All right, this piece that I'm tapping right here, it goes down. All right, and this oval area goes facing backward. All right, the next step is we're gonna clean this. All right, so let me get a wire brush. So all you need is a wire brush to brush this down. You could buff this down. All right, let me put my fan on so it can blow the dust opposite direction of me. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put a little bit of grease there. So put some grease there, and that will help the hub go in smoothly. So let me go grab the hub. So we're back, so make sure you put this plate in. The plate is going to be this way, all right? You see the curve there? It's going to be backward, all right? So we're going to line you have to line the ABS sensor right to this hole. So just bear with me, guys. And what we'll do is, all right, there's like 3 holes in this thing. 1, 2, 3. So you got to make sure you select the correct one. And there it is, guys. Let me keep my light here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, while I have that in there, what I'm gonna do is with my other hand, I'm gonna put the bolt in there, right? Once you have one bolt in there, it's gonna hold this off, and you can just let it go. And then, one by one, get them all in there, right guys? Don't worry about it, the bolts are gonna pull the bearing together and it's gonna make it flush. But what you do is you tighten them crisscross and torque them. In this video you will be seeing me do the job, but I might not be torquing it because that's very critical. We have to take this apart again and show you. But meanwhile, let me tighten these bolts. Alright guys, here it comes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten these bolts in an order where the hub will get compressed onto the spindle, right? Alright guys, that's in there. So the spindle, a hub is into the spindle. What we'll do next is, let me take my light over to this side and I'll put my camera on this side. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do next is, I'm gonna get this axle to go inside. There you go guys. The job is on its way to be completed. So all you do is, I got that bolt in the bottom backwards. It's supposed to be this way. The way I took it out, I'll just pull it out and I'll push it back in. And the two bolts, the nuts, I'll pick those off on the floor. What I'm gonna do is, we'll take number 21 again. Alright guys, I have my camera off a little bit, but what I did was I put those two bolts in there, and I'm gonna take my 21. You're gonna need a socket in the front and a wrench to hold in the back. Tighten this and tighten that, guys. Alright, so far it's looking good. What we'll do next is we'll put on the brakes and rotors. What I like to do is put your rotor on there, take one of your lugs, stick it on there just like that. See how I put the lug nut there? So what it's gonna do is it's gonna hold the rotor in place. So we'll go back here again one more time, guys, and we're gonna put the bracket on next. The last thing we're gonna put on is the tie rod, because we are able to move this spindle around with the tie rod out. Alright guys, so it would be a good idea if you do the brake job together, because everything is open already. But the customer just brought me his stuff and I put in the stuff. Simple. Alright. What I'll do next is I'll take the 22, tighten that, and tighten that, guys. Alright. Let me disconnect this gun because it's annoying. Alright, so we're gonna put the brake pads in, make sure these go up, and this little mechanism here is like it works like a spring for it. Make sure that's grabbed onto the brake pad. Same thing on the rear end. It's not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to see it, but just the way you took out, you put back in, guys. Alright, I'm gonna have to move my camera out of there. So let me get that brake pad and I'll come back. Alright guys, I got both brake pads in there. What I'll do next is I'll grab my caliper and I'll take it out of the hook. Make sure you take out your hook, put it away. A lot of time I have seen cars come to me. There's a similar tool in there. Sometimes a hanger. You need to compress that piston a little bit because the brake is gonna be tough for you to get it in there. So all you do is put that caliper back, it's in its position. And don't forget the number 14 bolt that goes in the bottom down there. Let me get my light this way. So number 14 goes there. Take your number 14. And there it is, guys. All right, we're done here so far. Let's come on this side. All right, guys. So now, don't forget to put your ABS cable back. Don't forget to put your tie rod in position. Don't forget the axle bolt. All right, guys. So let me grab my gun. I'll tighten the axle bolt first. Even though I can tie the tie rod first, but since I said it last, I'm gonna keep my word and I'm gonna tighten it last. There you go, guys. And make sure you put your cotter pin in there. And then you do need to fold the cotter pin. You could tap it a little bit. Make it nice and even. Alright, guys. Camera goes down. Camera goes over. The light comes over. And the tie rod. Don't forget the washer. Washer goes in. Then the bolt goes in. The nut. I keep saying bolt, the nut. And that's number 19 again. Alright, guys, there it is. And don't forget your cotter pin, guys. Very important. This little guy can save a life. Alright. Get that in there. You could grab it and pull it. And just fold the cotter pin in, alright? After this, guys, make sure you check everything. Test drive the car. Sometimes the back plate will touch. You can push that out of the way. Alright, guys. So that's it. We just replaced the bearing on a 2010 Nissan Altima. Alright, guys. Thank you. Subscribe and bye bye. See you on the next one.